time.
What's going on, people? Welcome to the No Cap High School Football Recap Show. Woo! Hope everybody had a great weekend. Hope everybody is can get some energy after yesterday's and Friday's games, and there's some of us who did back-to-back days. It's kind of take a little toll on you. Let's get a little longer in the tooth.
Man,
But I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. Like I said, I'm Will. I am in the building with Will. We got T Rock. What's going on, T Rock?
Nothing much, y'all. Just enjoying this great Sunday morning.
Okay. The Don.
what's going on? Like you said, we're trying to recover off the weekend. So, hey, it's chill day.
Right. It's definitely chill day, and we're gonna get you guys caught up on some good action that happened. We're talking about from Friday. We actually had a trip, and we'll really get into that a little later on in the show. Franklin County, big time. We'll give them the props and dues because they really showed us a good time. But also, I want to give you opportunity. We got another sponsor at Vinyl Empire. So if you looking to be partnership with us, go ahead and DM so we can go ahead and get this rocking and rolling. But let's hear a word from a sponsor. Vinyl Empire. Come see them for your printing needs. Banners, window decals, labels, car graphics, t-shirt, and much more. 4917 Dixie Highway, Suite K. Telephone number 742-0158. Make sure you check out Vinyl Empire, a proud sponsor of 54 Sports Network. All right, let's dive right into it. Let's get to the first game we have. Let's see. Bullitt East smashes Southern 42-13. Whew, the Don.
Hey, like right here, we can just say Bully East the backhandle business. So, they doing what they're supposed to be doing. Couldn't find too much on it. So, hey, congratulations, Bully East.
Well, it's funny because you just never know. But we really would love to have everything we need, but you got to improvise. But so thank you, Southern, for allowing me to spit these gems. Bullet East only allowed 59 rushing yards, and they only allowed 157 pass yards. Don't even know how long, was that later in the third or fourth quarter, whatever. But Bullet East bouncing back. You know what I'm saying? They had some tough losses in the past 2 or 3 weeks. Uh, Took care of business at Southern. What's your thoughts, Steve Rock?
Southern, they just kind of got put on the hardship, so to speak. What I mean, considering who they have to play. What I'm saying, year in year out, and they just haven't fared well this season, which is unfortunate. Bullet East has had some lulls, but I think in essence we pretty much know they're a pretty good, decent football team. So, shout out to the Bullet East crew.
Right. Big game this Friday for Bullet East. Big game coming up. All right, let's move it right along.
Yes, it is.
Look at Fairdale. 6, Butler 0. Oh my gosh. That's gonna look. It makes no difference. As long as you have that
Hey.
zero, we don't care if it's 3-0. Whatever it is, you got that zero. Fairdale got them black Air Force Ones, did they thing. And you had to win this. You had to, and I didn't, I thought it was be a little bigger. We had Fairdale, but I thought it'd be, bigger margin. But hey, do what you do. I don't know if there was 2 field goals. I don't know if it was a touchdown and a missed field goal. All I know is it was a win. Congratulations, Fairdale Bulldog, for what's it, 2 in a row, I think. I think they can get a little healthy now. I think their schedule is going to dictate they could probably get another one because I think they got another team that's kind of suspect. But T-Rock, what you thinking?
Shout out to the other Bulldogs. Man, I didn't see this. Not like maybe quite a score quite this low, but man, must have been a heck of a defensive game. Shout out for that, man.
Yeah, was a hurricane going on through there? What's going on, Don?
Yeah, well, the thing about it, like you said, though, their schedule, they have a 50-50 chance, at least win one of the games because they got Atherton up next.
Oh well, that's
But but they got Dawes to end the season. But at the same time, they have won 2 in a row. We give them that. They've come off that skid and won 2 in a row. Hey, get that community back hyped up for the Bulldogs.
Right. Yeah. I kind of lied to you guys. I didn't know that you had Atherton and Dawes looking right in your face. That's too much. That's probably too much losses. That's probably too much. For real, that's probably too much. Sorry, guys. Didn't mean to get you. Yeah. But let me clear my throat. As we was at Franklin County, and this score was being thrown around, I took much pride because I think I had them Yellow Jackets. Central's 48, Cal 28. Apparently, that fish was on point. It wasn't nothing wrong. The grease was hot. Everything was piping because this score really is not indicative of what that game was because, it was a blowout big time in the first half. So, hey, real quick, let's see what we got here. Cortez Stones threw a pass for a TD, 43 yards, 22 carries, 145 yards, 3 TDs. Justin Brents, 10 carries, 73 yards, a TD. Amontes Wolford, 4 tackles, fumble recovery, a sack, interception, total domination. What they say, how the kids doing in this big controversy, belt to butt, yeah, belt to ass. That's what happened. Central took care of business all this. Don, what's your thoughts?
Man, we just didn't picture it be like this. That's the thing. It was an ass whooping in the first half. And, hey, the thing about it, what I read of, I guess a quote from the coach, Coach Dantzler. Coach Dantzler said, I quote, "We wanted to send a message to the entire 3A class that it comes through Muhammad Ali Boulevard. It comes through us. There was a point where we ran this class, and we are back." So Central made a statement.
Fine and dandy, Coach Dantzler. Fine and dandy. But we all know which ones counts most, though. That's playoffs. T-Rock.
Playoff time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, man. Well, like he said, I can't never reiterate what he said, man. Looks like, let everybody know this is what it's about. Cal didn't stand a chance in this game. I think it's something about maybe probably playing at Central that does it. What I'm saying? That, they play extra well, or the other teams I think just really intimidated when they go there. Shout out to Yellow Jackets, man.
Yes, sir. We know most likely we will get a chance to see this again. It may be in the state championship title game, or it could be on Muhammad Ali. And if I'm Central, I want it on Muhammad Ali. I don't want it on a neutral field. Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying, because I don't think it's going to be like that the second time around.
They control their own destiny.
Yeah. Dawes 26, Waggener 12. Woo-wee. Dawes is doing some things. But Dawes is like, 5-2 now, something like that. They are taking care of
they only
business.
got 2 losses.
Yeah,
6-2.
6-2, taking care of business, big time. Hey, congratulations for Dawes for handling Waggener, which Wagner's in the rebuilding, reloading, or anything you can call, reconstruction, whatever you want to call it. Blow it up, implode, do what you got to do. Got a new coach. He's going to get them guys ready. But, hey, good win, Dawes. T-Rock.
Yeah, Dragons take care of business, man. They've been playing well this season. So, Waggener just happened to be the unfortunate opponent this week. But like I said, Waggener eventually is going to, they're starting from scratch, and especially with the way things are going, with the way, the schools are getting, students, and, anyway, long story short, Dawes is playing good football, man.
And the where he was going with that, the Don, what's going on?
Busting, but I didn't want to get into it.
Right. I was thinking. I was following.
I know. Yeah.
Well, the thing about it, I'm looking at. We don't know when Wagner scored these 12, and also the 22, how the game went. But at least I'm happy that at least Wagner got a couple points up. The guys, Coach Thompson, hey, like you said, the revival, rebuild, restructuring, do it all over again, dump it out and kick dirt and hey, replant it. But congratulations to Doss to keep on moving on.
Right, big time.
A little known fact:
Go ahead.
where I live is also Wagner's. This is Wagner's district where I live. So
Right,
I had no idea until like last week.
right. How they getting out there? Coach Oldham, go ahead and Coach Oldham, go ahead and DM us, man, and let us know which one you talking about, because you only got picture. I don't know if you're talking about pictures or what, but let's go ahead and DM 54 Sports, and we'll see what we can do for you, sir. Next up, DuPont Manual 40. PRP 14. I mean, yeah. Go ahead, Don.
Hey, DuPont took control of this game. Old Manual. Caden Mack with 16 out of 21, 217 yards and 2 touchdowns. The man also carried the ball 13 times, 74 yards and 1 touchdown. Let's go back to the running back, Corey Fitch. Corey Fitch had 16 carries for 126 yards and 1 touchdown. Then we're going to go to the wide receiver, Willis Northsinger. He had no singer. So we had 5 receptions for 78 yards and 1 touchdown. Then we go, let's hop over to defense real quick and give my guy Cameron Jesse some love for 4 total tackles, 3 tackles for loss, and 1 sack. Hey, Manuel's holding it down. Keep on winning.
Yeah, good win, Manuel. Actually, I already knew that Jerion wasn't going to play. A little birdie told me, going to rest pretty much. So Manuel's defense only allowed 25 yards rushing and 92 yards passing. I mean, everybody knew this was coming. I mean, it's not a shock to anybody. Great win. Keep everybody healthy. Do what you do. Congratulations, DuPont Manual. T-Rock?
I just concur with all those sentiments. Nobody thought PRP was going to actually beat Manual. At least not, not this season. So,
hope the players.
Shout out to the Rams.
I hope the Panthers did. Maybe the Panthers.
Yeah.
Everybody knows
they believe in themselves.
Yeah. But you know what? I thought that too, because it could be in the locker room like, man, I don't even feel like dressing this game. It could be like that too. But I thought he was gonna say nobody on this panel was absolutely. But
nobody.
It could have been nobody. I don't know. That's the famous word. Nobody.
Key Sweat.
Nobody, baby. Nobody.
Because y'all ain't played nobody.
Nobody. Big time. All right, let's go and get these Air Forces on real quick. Mel 17, Fern Creek 0. Mel took care of business. Jace Burton, 11 carries, 64 yards, TD. He got injured in this game. Prayers going to him. Hopefully he gets back soon and get healthy and well. Self Henson was on the show. He had a field goal. Jordan Williams, 8 for 18, 87 yards, a TD. Antonio Harris, 4 catches, 58 yards, a TD. Mel's defense, stymie, pass more. And those guys, like the mayor said, what's up, mayor? Hope y'all guys won yesterday. Hopefully somebody did get that footage of Spike and Travis, because I know they pretty much probably battled the whole night long. And kudos for Fern Creek for slowing down that engine, because Mel was averaging close to 40 points a game. And kudos for Mel for stopping Passmore and company, because, that's one of the things as far as Mel, you wanted to see how their secondary is going to react to another passing quarterback, and it seemed like they held water. It wasn't no rain. It wasn't like that. So it seemed like they done made some adjustments and improvements. So good quality win. Mel heads to Bullitt East for a big game on next Friday for district play for, basically district championship type stuff. So kudos to them. What you got, T-Rock?
Yeah, great win from Mail, man. Like you said, you know, they had to make some adjustments because of for some reason the past few games they've letting kind of get away a little bit. Um, but they stayed strong in this one, man. They kept them out of the end zone. Hell, even kept them from kicking a field goal. So great shot, great win, Bulldogs.
The Don.
Yep. That's the thing. We called it, but at the same time, by Fern Creek holding Mel to just 17 points. But that was remarkable enough right there. But as in Mel held on and, held past more to what they did, they couldn't ask for anything more. And Burton, prayers, hopefully that man's healed. Everything's okay. I know he got taken out of the game, but other than that, congratulations, Male Bulldogs. Move on. Fern Creek they'll be easier schedule next week. They got Southern coming up.
Yeah, bounce back week. This one I definitely did not see this one. Seneca 34, Grayson County 29. Yeah. Hats off to them, man. Big time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Seneca had 22 yards rushing, but they threw for almost 300 yards. So, 298. So basically, you already know the Grayson County is a run first team. They had about 200 plus rushing yards. So they kind of balance out each other. Who can stop who the last one with the ball type stuff. But Seneca with a big win. Seneca's done had a sneaky good season. You know what I'm saying? They are doing their thing, winning the district and all that. So, hey, congratulations, Seneca, for taking care of home field. What's your thoughts, Don?
Like you said, I'm just happening to looking over the Seneca schedule. They're sitting on 50% right now. And, hey, I guess you can't ask for nothing more like that. New coaching going on there and new ways. And, hey, congratulations to them to overcoming Grayson County and held them to sit out the victory. Next up for them, they got Bullitt Central coming up next week.
T-Rock.
Good win. I didn't see this coming either. Yeah, it seems like we come on here and when we speak on Seneca, it's always seeming on the bad side of things. And like you said, sneakily win. It didn't occur to me that that was even the case. So about the district. So, hey, keep playing hard, guys.
Right. Y'all gonna get that district. What's going on, Miss Tanya Whitaker Coleman? Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning.
Okay, Miss Coleman.
Let's see here. What we got here. Next up. Yeah. Campbellsville doing Campbellsville things at Campbellsville. 36, Holy Cross 7. Woo, hey, the hat got me. I had to take Holy Cross. I can't wear your hat and not take it. I will have to do some more, some other things next time on Thursday when I pick. So we'll see what's going on. I may just save the hats for wins. We'll see. But what you got, Don?
Hey, no, we got Old Campbellsville. They took it to Holy Cross right there with 36-7. We got Case East Ridge with 16 out of 26 for 236 yards passing, 1 touchdown. The man, he also had 2 interceptions, but at the same time, I guess that didn't really matter at the end. We had Shaden Calhoun with 7 carries, 111 yards, 1 touchdown. But the thing about it, the man plays defense too. He had 10 total tackles and 2 tackles for loss.
Wow.
They held Holy Cross to a total of 140 yards. With that being said, they held their running game to 32 yards rushing. Well,
T-Rock.
matter of fact, it was
Go ahead. I mean, your pause was so long. I didn't know what the hell was going on. Go ahead. Finish.
Now I happen to look back. I did make a mistake. I did make a mistake on that. They held him to 195 yards.
Oh, okay.
But
still domination.
Oh,
But this game,
this
game was at Campbellsville, right?
yeah, you good. It was at Campbellsville.
Yeah, it was at Campbellsville.
Okay, yeah. So they had to travel. One, and we come, we come on here, talk about Holy Cross and still how young they are. You take a young team to Campbellsville, nice little distance away. There's no telling what can happen, and this is what happened. So, shout out Campbellsville, man. They took care of business at home.
Yeah, big time. Big time. Whew. Yeah. Good luck. All right. Ooh, okay. The team on Dundee. Yeah, they get okay. You almost got that 50 piece, but we're going to slide you that chicken dinner instead. That's okay. Team on Dundee 49, Iroquois 0. Hey man, they're just gearing. They're getting ready. They're getting ready for the playoffs, man. They just, getting everybody healthy. Do what you got to do. Get the young guys in there. Everybody get a little bit of confidence. Taking care of business. Going down that Iroquois. I already know, bro. Y'all done went down that hill, and you couldn't recuperate. And half the time while you was on that sideline, you was probably thinking, we still got to go up this hill. I hope you guys would have some tennis shoes or something else to be, because I can't imagine them cleats. You had to get in that grass and go all the way zigzag, something like that. So I get you, because when we was at that game, I thought of myself, I said I had to come up this hill. Going down the hill is okay. You hope you just don't roll down, but going up, you hope you don't roll down. So, hey, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Take it on the chin. I hope everybody made it safe. I hope somebody's grandmama and granddaddy did not go to that game. Because I can imagine, unless they got an airlift or a chairlift on some side that we don't know where it's at, you wasn't making it up there without assistance. But team on Dundee, good win. T-Rock.
Yeah, man. Atherton's a good football team, man. We've watched them. We've been to their games. We've seen them live and in person. And this was honestly, probably. I mean, did I expect 0 from Iroquois? No. Because I expect, to at least, put something on the board, whether it just be a field goal or something. But Atherton's a good football team. So, shout out to school on Dundee, man.
Ooh, the Don.
Yeah, I mean, it's plain and simple. I mean, Atherton's at that point where they just ready to take care of business, I do believe, and starting to roll into the playoffs. So let's take care of business, keep on moving, make sure everybody's healthy, and hey, let's get ready for playoffs.
Ready for playoffs. Now this team it's I haven't seen so many black Air Force Ones, but it's out of control today. Like everybody's defense stepped up and was rocking and rolling. I mean, it's so many zeros on this week. DeSales 36, J-Town 0. Coach Jackson, I'm gonna need y'all to stop putting them stats out, man. A little early, for real. I'm gonna need y'all to do that because I know my guy is taking care of business. Mr. Martin is doing his thing. I seen a video of him with TD. They couldn't do anything. J-Town's a young team. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we can see it when they was playing certain other programs and they was barely winning. This was set up for a blowout. This was set up for them to go down there and get dealt with. And DeSales is another team getting ready for the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? They're getting ready. You can just see it. They just doing their things. And, we was able to get to see them early in the season, and it seemed like they are really progressing throughout the season. So great win, DeSales 36, J-Town 0. Don, what's your thoughts on this game?
Well, the thing is, DeSales is helped out now because they have their senior receiver, Marshall Miller, who showed back up from an injury. So
good. He
helped out with that. So he had a touchdown last night to start the game off. You had Mr. Martin, who had a 51-yard touchdown yesterday also for his ninth of the season. Well, I keep on saying, yeah, we know. But, yeah, so, DeSales they went in there, handled business, and still get up through. Because hey, shut them out. Defense
T
stepped up.
Rock.
Uh, um, yeah, you said J-Town's a young team. DeSales is again. We've seen them play. I think we went to North Oldham, if I'm not mistaken. So,
Right.
so we know what they're about anyway. They got some good players. J-Town again, just young. Um, but young enough. The DeSales defense just stout in this game. Shout out to the sales man. Good job. Well done. Take care of home.
That's right. You're absolutely right. Speaking of taking care of home, you didn't. KCD in overtime 22, Bethlehem 21. T Rock.
Well, see, KCD had the team totals 238 rush, 49 pass. Was led by Parker Rudolph, who 20 carries for 127 yards and 3 TDs. Um, did his thing. On Bethlehem, you got Jack Bradley, basically 24 quarterback. I'm sorry, 24 for 37, 177 yard, 2 TDs. This game went into overtime, right? So what happened? KCD basically, I'm sure at the end of the game, but at some point during the game, to converted two 2-point conversions. So to be able to get this edges went out. So it just happened. Happens to be that they had the ball at a particular time. That's so good gutty win for KCD to go on the road.
The Don.
Yeah, KCD getting it down and done in overtime though. I don't know if just how much that went down, but as in how close of a game, but it came down to the end like that. That was, hey, that's great to see them at least pull it out though. I don't know what's Bethlehem look like, but hey, great game. I bet it was a great game. KCD for the win though.
Right.
Congratulations.
My whole thing is it's like a lot of these coaches are doing the same thing as far as, in overtime, right off the bat, they going for two. I don't know if KCD had basically we don't know if KCD had the ball last or first when they went for their two. But they went for two and got that win. So, hey, hats off to head coach for pulling that trigger. It's easy to go ahead, but on the road you play for the win. So you went for two. Let's go home. See you guys later. Do what you gotta do. Parker Rudolph, 20 carries, 127 yards, 3 TDs. Rocco Huffman, 15 tackles, the tackle for loss. Took care of business. Congratulations, KCD, with a big road win. Big time. Lexington Christian, this so rude. 50, a 50 piece against WEB DuBois 14. Think about it. This is that Lexington Christian team that kind of manhandle Cal at the beginning of the season. So this is nothing new. They are a real good team. No mistake, about it. I just hate that the boys, granted they got 14, but you're at the point that it ain't about this scoring 14. You want to be competitive, and they have been competitive throughout the season. This was just a tough team. You just hope that if you're a Lions fan, it was a little bit closer, that kind of stuff like that. But Lexington Christian, like I said, 50 piece WEB DuBois. T Rock.
Yeah, man. Hell of a win. WD DuBois, I still feel like is in the maturation stages. You know what I'm saying? Of just football in general. So like, there would definitely be better. But when you run into a buzzsaw like this, man, it's just, you just hope you learn something from this. I know there's no like moral victories and stuff like that. A lot of people don't believe in that. But when stuff like games like this, and yeah, you have to be able to pull something out of this and be able to fix it for the next game. So,
right. My bad, Don. Go ahead. I know you got the stats.
Well, that's all I had was Lexington Christian was Saxon Howard with 134 yards, 3 touchdowns, and even rushed for 1. And then we had, Leland Edwards rushed for 108 yards himself. And the Lexington Christian offense had 457 offensive yards.
Ooh.
So the thing was,
Wow.
Cooking.
they probably did what they probably did what they wanted, and WD boys, I would probably these, who knows when they when those touchdowns came. But I think at the beginning, I think I was talking about should what should
all
WD
night
boys
long.
be
That's when
on?
they came. They came all night long. Came all night long. we ain't got to say first quarter. All night long. Let's forget it. All night long. Enough.
I got a question though, real quick. I didn't mean to
Right.
interrupt you, Dan. I know you got the stats. I got one question. Do they get the 50 piece?
That was it.
Yeah. I put them up already. I took it off.
Okay.
Yeah. They was the first ones. Yeah. They was the first ones that got it. Yeah, they got the 50 piece. Yeah, they got the 50 piece.
That's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I mean, I think I was talking about this the other day. The Cap show was the WED boys need a step down or what class they need to be in when they taking on juggernauts. But I guess at the same time, I mean, they building 14 points. Hey, got to start somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, they also got 3 wins.
So be it.
It's different than
Right.
wins. You know what I'm saying? You're going to face teams that are good.
Right.
Because if that's the case, we got some teams that are in 6A, they got manhandled. You know what I'm saying? Or, it is what it is. And then for those 1A, I mean, do they just leave? I mean, what, Holy Cross? You can't go to 0A. Ain't no such thing. You just got to man up. You just got to, take it on the chin, man.
Right. I'm taking back my word, though, on that. So I'm saying
right.
the thing about it, WD boys, they just got to grow from what they are. So, I mean, eventually, in due time, they will build. Build, they will come.
Yeah, and they are building, that's for sure. And also, Mr. Sam Pearson caught all 3 of those receiving TDs for Lexington Christian. So, hey, big time win. Do what you do. They're going to be something to deal with in that playoffs. Look at Moore. 36. Bullitt Central, 32. Jarvis Wallace, 12 for 16, 157 yards, 4 TDs. He also carried the ball 14 times and had 186. Oh, Jarvis, you're trying to get on the pole this week, ain't you? I see you. Reggie Palmer, 5 catches, 72 yards, 2 TDs. Keon Johnson, 14 tackles, a tackle for loss of the sack. You are 2 trying to get on the pole. Israel Hoff, 8 tackles, tackle for loss, and 2 sacks. Big time win for Coach McKay and them to go on the. Hey, I'm telling you, it's only really one Bullet you need to worry about, and it ain't Bullitt Central. 36-32. Congratulations, Coach. The Don.
Hey, congratulations, Coach McKee. I mean, hey, I know I didn't probably pick more. So, hey, more power to y'all. As I say, more power
Yeah, you
to
did.
you.
Yeah, you
Congratulations, more.
You picked more. You had him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Take that back too. T-Rock.
That's what I was like. Oh, I didn't think I did. Oops.
Great game, boy. Man, y'all really needed a good, good victory, man. And this was a good one, especially you put 36 on the board, man. Shout out Mustangs.
Right. On the road too. Good thing, man. That's taking care of business, big time. Oh, this is the Bullet part of it, right? South Oldham 39, North Bullitt 7. I don't know who's doing it with the Dragons last year, man. They had their stats out there. They ain't doing it this year, but hey, it is what it is. Good win, South Oldham. I think it's coming off a loss, I think, last week or so, something like that. But took care of business at home, 39-7. Congratulations, the Dragons. T-Rock.
Yeah, that's probably the underlying theme here is to take care of business at home, especially leading to the playoffs. So South Oldham did what they were supposed to do. Like I said, so I think you're right. I think they did come off a loss too. So good recovery. Right. Shout out South Oldham, man.
Don.
Yes, no doubt about it. South Oldham coming off this loss last week to Scott County. Okay. So last week they just scored 7 points. This week they held their opponents to 7 points. So that's a way for a turnaround right there and scoring 39 points. You can't, can't go too much wrong with that as long as a win.
Right.
So with that being said, they got Collins next week for their last game of the season. So go ahead, South Oldham.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one too. Speaking of a good one, oh my God, hold on, let me get it out. I'm telling you, we done had a 6-0. Now we got a 7-0. Ballard 7, Oldham County 0. Mr. Larry Irvin with a rushing TD. I think that was in the first half. So we're talking about a defensive battle, big time like this. The Bruins with a victory. Congratulations, Ballard. T-Rock.
Seems like it was a long time coming. But again, it was apparently the defense is, was just going at it. With the exception of the one rushing TD. But yeah, like I said, Bruins for me anyway. It just seems like it's a long time coming from them to get a win. So, go Bruins.
That's right. That's right. The Don. He said, "Go Bruins."
Oh, Ballard. Go Bruins. Oh, Ballard with this win from Oldham County. With that, hey, they recoup after losing their last 2, and now they got Easter next week. So can they win 2 in a row? We'll see.
They got Easton.
Congratulations, Ballard Bruins.
Okay. Oh, speaking of, and I know he's not gonna like this, but speaking of Ballard Bruin, what's up, Mayor?
No, he's not gonna like
it. Mayor, how you doing? What's going on?
Speaking of Ballard,
What up,
Mr. Ballard? What's going on, sir? I hope you guys are going and took care of business. I know you probably looking at me all cross-eyed and mad as hell, but what's going on, Mr. Bruin? We miss you. We'll see you later on this week, brother. Oh, another blast for the past. What's up, Antoine? Hey, we're still waiting for your return, my guy. We're still waiting on your return.
Mr. Stats.
Still waiting. Holler at us tomorrow or something, man. Do something. It is what it is. Congratulations, the Bruins, for the victory. Yeah, I'm sure Brandon's typing right now as we speak, and keep it clean, Brandon. Just go ahead and text me. Don't put nothing crazy on the side, please.
Keep it clean.
Western 18, Valley 16, and I swear, and maybe it was this the whole Franklin thing, but I thought this score was different than 18-16. I don't know,
And when I showed you.
It's like, I don't know what's going on. The Don, here you go.
Hey, I mean, the thing about it, of course, neither team put no stats up, but the thing, Coach Crow goes back to his loom and says he's taking care of business regardless who's at the helm of either side. Crow said we pulling out this victory, and so be it. Western comes out with the big 18-16 over the Vikings. So I would like to see who all played on the other side, but at the same time, 18-16.
Do we really need to see who played on the other side? I got you. I know. Wait. Before we get into this, because that was a way to do that. Twan, so hey, Monday, man, 9 o'clock, man, 9 o'clock. Expect a phone call. The mayor. We know. Hey, good win, Coach Crow, big time like that. Taking care of business on the road. You know,
They
emotions.
got Waggener next week.
You know, emotions is going, big time. You playing your alma mater, things like that. You at their place. Good win. T-Rock, what you got on the Western Valley game?
I'm kind of like you. I was thinking the same thing when he showed. I was like, "Really? Is that the score?" But yeah, man. I don't know what it was. Anyway,
Right.
No, way to pull that win out at Valley. Yeah, great.
I thought it was
you
more
move.
points. My fault. I just thought that it was a bigger victory. I knew Western won, but I thought it was more. I don't know where we're getting this information from, but something's going crazy now.
Well,
I mean, for real. And I ain't talking about you, though. I'm just saying I just thought it was a higher score.
Yeah.
Than that. So I don't know.
When we looked at it.
Well, they did play Valley. So.
But Valley report Western going off on him like 38 to something. Okay, my bad. Shenanigan Gates. I'm sorry.
Come on now.
I'm sorry.
Yes, Shenanigan Gates.
Let's pull that right off the screen right now. Let's pull that right off the screen. Let's just end that.
On to the next one.
On to the next one. Oh, Trinity 49 Easton Goose Eggs, right? 0. So let's go ahead and get them together. Well, they came close to 50 piece. So, you came close. Let me go ahead and take care of you. I'll give you that right there. Zane didn't play. Coach said he was, sitting him out. He's not injured. Okay, Coach.
Right.
Okay. Brock Shoemaker, 130 yards, passing 4 TDs. Chris Wilson, 57 yards, and pretty much everybody on the offensive receiver end scored. Let's put it that way. Total domination. Knew this was going to happen. Didn't know they was putting in the backup quarterback, CNI or whatever it was, and he did not miss a beat. So congratulations. Trinity was smashing Eastern big time. T-Rock.
Oh, yeah, he ain't hurt. Right. So, but yeah, it's something to be said. Is that we're just going to go ahead and play our backup QB against Eastern. You know what I'm saying? There's something to be said there. I think this is not a surprise to anyone. It is what it is.
It is what it is. The Don.
Yeah.
I mean, like you said, they playing a backup QB. The backup QB is a senior. And they played another one also, another backup, but at the same time, I mean, the game is what it was. Eastern Trent. Come on to the next one. Let's go.
Well,
go Trinity.
I think
all right.
The difference is to me is that you already had a quarterback that's not really had a super year. It's like you want him to get his confidence going. Most teams would have probably played their quarterback. Even if you start a senior, you got him in, get him in there a quarter, just to get him. You know what I'm saying? The confidence, get him rolling. Playoffs is here. The whole game, it's different that Jerion didn't play. He's a running back. Running back, come on, dude. But quarterback, it's all about timing, all about confidence. So, come on now. I mean, granted it's Eastern. I hate to say that, granted it's Eastern, but, you at least expect a quarter or something. So, I think it's something more to not playing. I'm just saying.
Well, are they just saving them? They got Oldham County next week. Is that what they trying to rest them for, Oldham County? Or
but what I'm saying is
more behind the scenes.
It's different if this dude has thrown for 3,000 yards. He's not had a great season. You know what I'm saying? So so that's my whole thing. I want him to be ready to go in this playoffs, man, because you're gonna play some teams that let's be honest, Trinity's really not smashing people like they have in the past. I mean, this right here. I mean, I ain't throwing this game out. That's it is what it is right there. So I don't know. We'll see. I mean, dude. I mean, you look at his numbers. It ain't. He had a better year last year. So something's going on. I mean, I know it's your peeps and everything, but something's going on. Western Hills get dominated. Dominated by Brock. Big time. Let's get it. This look. Air Force Ones. It is what it is. North Oldham taking care of business. Yeah, Colin Daniels, 150 yards, 3 TDs. Kingston Dugan, 86 yards rushing, 70 yards passing, 2 TDs. Lucas Tompkins, 6 catches, 115 yards, 2 TDs. Gray Schmittle, 100 yards, 2 TDs. Michael Rice, the transfer, 8 tackles, forced fumble. Yeah, this is total domination. T-Rock.
Yeah. You took the words right out of my mouth. Total domination. There's no stat that you laid that was just like that boded well for anything Western Hills tried to do. And they had to go to North Oldham apparently. So yeah.
Light show.
Yeah, way to take care of things at home, Brock.
Light show, the Don.
Yeah, exactly.
Light show was on. The light show was on in North Oldham. Brock and them took care of business and moved it on. Hey, I guess maybe North Oldham and Franklin County was talking. North Franklin County told North Oldham, soften them up for us next week because Western Hills goes to Franklin County next week. And it's a rivalry right there of Frankfurt.
Yeah. They probably
Congratulations, North
laughing.
Oldham.
Franklin's probably laughing because Franklin put up, a 40-piece on North Oldham that dominated them. So they were like, okay. Yeah. It's ugly. Speaking of ugly, St. Xavier 45, Meade County 21. What you got, T-Rock?
Let's see. We have Mr. Mason Trumbull. Is 24 for 35 for 241 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 INT. Mr. Marlon Harbin the third, with 23 carries, 133 yards, 3 TDs. Man was on it. And both Wyatt Graven and Mason Trumbull both rushed for TDs as well. Anthony Barbie, 8 receptions, 95 yards. Yeah, Meade County didn't stand a chance in this game.
Right.
I would suspect that the score is a lot closer than the actual game was.
Right. Exactly. I like that. Don, what you looking for, Don? What are you looking for, man? Maybe we can help you out.
Miss Wilcox.
She's
I'm
at
looking for Miss
church.
Wilcox. So
She's at church.
Oh, it is Sunday morning. Oh,
She's
okay,
at
yeah,
church.
we gotta check it out on Thursday.
Maybe.
Because they put it out this week.
That's her day. So I don't know.
Right. Hey,
You got to tag her.
Catch up with them. It is what it is. But St. X handle business. Even though I try to go against them, but Meade County couldn't keep up with the St. X, those Tigers. So so be it. It moves on, and congratulations, Tigers. 2 Cox. Hey, it's 1-1.
Okay, 1-1. Yeah, 1-1, big time. A good win. St. X did what they had to do, and let me. Even though they ain't getting they let's get them at least a chicken dinner. Let's throw them a chicken dinner out there. But took care of business. We saw this coming a mile away. Even the Don saw this, even though he took Meade County. I think he was throwing bait out there, and it nibbled a little bit, but we didn't get the response we needed. But that's okay. She knows when we do the show. She knows it's Sundays at 11 and Thursday at 9. So I expect that maybe I don't know if she gets it once a week or every other week. So I think appearance may happen next week. So or later on this week, I'll say. So congratulations, St. Xavier, for the big win, road win. Now 5-3. Last but not least, a place that we visit, Franklin County dominated Henry County 47-0. The light show was on nonstop, doing whatever you wanted to do. I'm gonna throw that chicken up there too, because they took care of us, and we'll break down this game, and then we'll talk about our great experience on this. T-Rock, you got these stats? If not, I got it.
Let's see what I got here. Well, I tell you what, I got some, but go ahead because
Got you.
I'll follow you up. Go ahead.
You good?
I got stats though. Go ahead.
Okay. Knox Barrett, 9 for 11, 155 yards, 3 TDs. Christian Moore, 11 carries, 77 yards, a TD. Delano Collins, 2 catches, 60 yards, 2 TD. Jacob Taylor, 5 catches, 76 yards, a TD. Jack Odom had a rushing TD. Ladarius Simmons, fumble recovery, a TD, an interception. Easton Powell, one of the livest legs we have seen in the state. 2 field goals, 5 extra points, total domination. T-Rock, what you got?
Well, since we were there and we got to see this live action, yeah, they look good. They look really good, and that kicker is amazing. Easton Powell is Yeah, I was like, this dude that's D1 kicker right there, because he's exceptional. Big kid too. I think
Mm-hmm.
he's like what, like 6'2" or something like that. He's a big kid. Uh, fantastic. I think if I'm not mistaken too, I believe Franklin County's QB is a freshman or something. So hey,
Right.
they're excelling kids. They got talented kids, man, on that squad, man.
The Don.
Like, like we said, Franklin County. We ain't gonna get on it to afterwards, but just watching the action, being there and seeing what those kids can do in person, and seeing out there the coaches coach, and seeing how the kids respond to it, and then seeing one of the best kickers in the state, Easton. I mean, you talking about impressive. And that ball, when he kicked that ball, I was like, oh my God. Like, this is good.
Right.
Like, it's a real deal kicker. Like, no joke. But Delano Collins, the rest of the team, Bird, Moore, Richardson, even Juice. It seemed like we just kept hearing Juice's name, but still. But hey, what a game to watch. I mean, they put this game out of reach early too, and they said they was, and they did what they said.
Big time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they took care of business. Very impressive. Very impressive with just the hospitality. Coach James, Coach Leach, Coach Oldham basically was our own tour guide of the place, of the facilities with Coach Leach. Hats off to Coach Leach for shouting at us and inviting us to come. And he actually invited us last year. And we couldn't make it, but we made it this year. All of us, all three of us, and the mayor was able to go down there. This the hospitality off the charts. As soon as we came in the
Man,
door, man, I mean, they, took care of us, gave us merch, food, whatever we wanted, looking around and all this stuff. I've never been to a field where somebody's bringing you Buddy's Pizza, the biggest pizza ever on the field. We're eating
man,
all this kind of stuff. So we was taking care of what kind of drinks you want. The hospitality is off the chart. I mean, this fun time to be had. On the field, I'm hearing somebody chirping, and yes, it's Miss Collins who's trying to get at me for saying that she didn't give me them shirts last year. You didn't give me the shirts last year. You gave me them this year. I appreciate you. You took care of us. All you guys did big time. It was great meeting you guys and taking pictures and all that kind of stuff like that. But I mean, from the field to the field house to the equipment, everywhere you went, you can see culture. You can see why these kids buy into the program, from the coaches to the student body to the band. Everybody was all together as one. Great experience that I had, and I mean, it's going to be hard to top that because they it's the culture, man. I mean, that's the only thing I can say. That's just, to me. You hear that word thrown out a lot, but nah, it is the culture with them, and you can see and believe why these kids is doing what they do. They all a family, big time. And from the
man.
bottom of my heart, I want to thank you guys for what you did. Thank you for allowing us to come up here and be a part of that, man. And it was great. It was really great, big time. We're gonna wrap this up, but T Rock and Dom, let y'all spit what you need to spit on
RP.
on this
Hey,
one.
we gotta.
Go ahead, Don.
I was going to say we gotta represent the RPD boys. I mean, what they showed, and like I said, just finding out what that represent. The relentless, the physical, the discipline of those guys right there, of that team with the coach, how they had them. I mean, it shows right there. And like you said, they all the family, they all together, with great facility, everything else. I mean, from the team moms, the community. I mean, hey, what a great experience. That's I would just say myself. I mean, great experience.
Right. T Rock.
I love the experience. Spent a lot of time giving me grief, and deservedly so. Hence why I wanted you to say the stats, Will.
Okay.
Deservedly so. Deservedly so. I've been eating a lot of crows since Friday.
Okay.
piece by piece, and it's and I don't like it hasn't been good. But I am a man about my stuff, so I will say that, and I'm telling this to everybody. I'm sure Franklin County people are watching it.
Uh-oh.
If you're not, I'm going to say it anyway.
Go ahead.
Okay.
I am sorry. I apologize. I was wrong. You guys have embraced a culture that is fantastic. I didn't realize this. You know what I'm saying? When I got into this with Will, I really thought, you know what I'm saying, you don't really see this kind of culture in high school sports, period.
True.
This was amazing. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that, you know what I'm saying, this whole thing that I have with the 30 ZD, zero dark 30 is what that is, which means during their training period, you know what I'm saying, preseason, they're up at 6:30 in the morning training for right now. That's crazy. That's outstanding. That's culture. That's culture. Everybody believes one thing. It was that was on the back of everyone's jerseys. That was there. That's culture. That's culture. And I will take my lickings like a man.
I like that.
And if I end up on the front of a T-shirt, then that's so be it.
Please do. Please. Franklin, please. Team, we get a picture down
Make
there.
it
We got to
happen.
do that. Oh, that's what he wanted. He wanted that picture. That's what he wanted. Coach Oldham wanted that picture. He wants a picture of T-Rock so he can make that shirt. Got you. We got you. Look, they already saying it. We're still making a T-shirt of T-Rock. Thank you, man. Coming in. I love it. I love it. Yes, they are, and we love it. We're going to get y'all that picture. And, hey, they ain't played nobody. Love it. Shout out. Hey, it was fun. And real quick, before we get out of here, Brandon wanted to say Mama Collins, Mama Oldham are super nice. Yes, Mama Oldham is the manager of the concession stand. Who does that? We love that, without a doubt. Thank you, guys. And if you want us to come and visit your program, just go ahead and DM us, and we would definitely be on our way. So thank you, guys, without a doubt, and we are out. Peace.